Hi there, Jim Urban here, Urban Companies Real Estate. I want to welcome all of my neighborhood, Governor's Ranch, Governor's Place, Parkside Patio Homes, Governor's Estates, and Red Oak Townhomes. I want to talk to you a little bit about 2022 and what I think is going to happen this year as we begin the new year. I'm recording this on January 29th, 2022. I want to first talk to you about what I believe is happening in the market right now with pricing. It's an extreme seller's market. Extreme, more than I've ever seen in 38 years of my career. That's all of my career. I've been doing this for 38 years. I've never seen a market like this ever before. So here we are in 2022, and it's all about the seller creating an offer deadline date and then an acceptance deadline date. So a house may go on the market like on a Thursday, maybe a Friday, and because of the way the market is, with very little listing inventory or homes going on the market inventory, and having an influx of buyers, a lot of buyers looking for places, and Governor's Ranches with no exception. In fact, for more than 30 days, I think almost for 60 days, we have not seen one house come on the market or go pending in over a month, maybe 45, maybe even 60 days. It's been incredible. I've seen one house that came back on the market over in Parkside Patio Homes, but I know they're going to get it sold right away again. As soon as it pops on the market, it sells. And that's what's happening. And so these are the feelings that I'm getting about what's happening based on buyers that I'm working with that are buying in other places not too far from Governor's Ranch. We have actually put in offers on some homes where I've seen offers exceed the list price by more than 10% for sure. In some cases, more than 15%. And in some cases, even more than 20%. I saw one that hit almost 25% more than list price. The demand is that strong right now. Now, what does that do for Governor's Ranch? I just have this feeling when a home comes on the market and then the next home that comes on the market somewhere in Governor's Ranch, it's going to be a little bit crazy. It's going to exceed more than likely all the sold comps for that particular model. Now, I want to remind you that last time I did one of these videos, I talked about the comps in the neighborhood. And 861,000 is our absolute highest sold comparable. That's what I mean by comp. It's a comparable. It's the house that's sold in our neighborhood. 861,000. That number sounds really impressive to me. But I believe that if one of our higher end homes comes on the market in Governor's Ranch, that we're going to see that price broken for sure over 900, and believe it or not, even over $1 million. I believe this year, if the market continues to be like this, before too long, we're going to see a home in Governor's Ranch sell for more than $1 million. Now, here's the thing. Only 4 houses have broke 800,000 so far. 17 homes in the last 12 months have sold in the $700,000 range, which is impressive itself. And 15 homes sold in the 600,000 range. Now, besides Parkside and Red Oak, that's what pricing's been going for. Now, I have to tell you that in Parkside, I've seen a lot of houses in the 700s. And in Red Oak, even Red Oak, the townhomes have been in the upwards of the high 400s, which is really, really impressive. And I can promise you that if one of the ranch style homes, one of the end units on the buildings in Red Oak townhomes goes on the market, we'll easily see that one sell for more than 500,000. And if it's really nice, we might even see it break 600,000. So hold on to your horses. It's going to be an interesting year. I don't think it's going to last forever. In fact, they're already predicting that things are going to break open with more listings and maybe even with interest rates going up by the end of summer or by fall. So this might be a good time for you to capitalize on this extremely seller's market. And you might be saying to me, well, Jim, why would I want to sell my home? Where am I going to go to? Well, that's a really good question. But I have to tell you that I have some really great techniques on how to help you buy a home as well. And I'm going to give you my latest one. My latest one is turning you in from a financing standpoint where you have to get a mortgage on your next house to actually becoming a cash buyer. I'm working with a company right now called Accept Inc. What they do is they get you qualified for a mortgage, but they upfront cash, so you have cash to buy the home. And once that cash transaction closes, then they refinance the house and then you get the deed at that point. And it's a way to compete because right now, to be honest with you, homes in our price range in Governor's Ranch, for the most part, the ones that are winning the bids out of maybe 10 or 20 offers are those that are cash buyers. Cash is king. And if you can level the playing field by allowing yourself to go through this company that I've located, then you can be a cash buyer. And so that's my latest idea to help my buyers win the bid. Okay? There's some other techniques like escalation clauses and post-closing occupancy agreements, all kinds of stuff that you can add to that. But I wanted to at least talk to you about that. All right. That's really what I wanted to pass along to you today. And here's why. If you're going to be selling in 2022, I would just ask you to have me come by and talk to you about this in person regarding your own house. Let me have an initial consultation with you so that I can discuss with you how we can strategically get the highest price for you based on building a plan for your offer deadline date and your acceptance deadline date and everything that's ramped up to that point, including a coming soon status for at least 3 days ahead of time to build up that momentum. And that's how we're going to get you your highest price, because you're going to need every dime you can get to get into that next home and to be competitive, because you'll be going through the same thing on that end. But if you go along with this idea of becoming a cash buyer, boy, it's going to give you so much advantage to win the highest bid. So we can help you get into a home. All right. Well, that's what I have for you today. This is Jim Urban. I want to give you my phone number. If you would like to text me or call me on my cell phone, it's 303-588-7000. I'm your Governor's Ranch specialist, and I love the opportunity, and I look forward for the opportunity to be serving you next. You have a wonderful day, and look forward to that next conversation with you. Bye-bye.